Hey everybody, it's Boots. Bootsy Wootsy. Say hello. It's like one of the most affectionate cats. Oh yeah, he loved it. He came across. Sure as fuck. Loves it when I pick him up, start petting him, and especially if there's someone else next to me. If they start petting him too, he starts purring like crazy. I'd say he's one of my biggest fans, but my biggest fan is actually right there. I've covered this in a video before. Something that really helped me. If any truther, uh, living soul, let's call ourselves the player of this. You know, the only person that doesn't matter is the critic, but the critic will never know the bliss, joy, pain, suffering that comes from both winning and losing. And to learn how to win, you also have to learn how to lose. Lose yourself first. What do you think is yourself? But one of the things that really helps me, shit, did one of them get torn down? Oh no, I think it's over here. Is when dealing with this crazy, ridiculous world, just have reminders to yourself that shit's ridiculous. You can see it says ridiculous, and then got one up here too. Just look around the world. Well, it's ridiculous for you backwards, but it's like ridiculous. One of the things Nietzsche pointed out, which I use whenever I can remember in my personal life, is using indifference as a power. I had another good example of. Seems like I might have met like another living soul truther, or just an NPC somehow molded to my liking. So I have someone to kind of talk to. He really wanted to go to Miami with me we'll go catch some lobster and stuff. And he finally got his car back, and then we're supposed to go tomorrow. So I got a bunch of well, it's kind of looks like a mess now, but spearfishing gear and whatnot. And then his car breaks. So they know that you want something. You know, haters are gonna hate. They hate us because they ain't us. They'll take it away. I saw it coming from a mile away though, and just be like, just kind of laugh at it and be indifferent. That's how you win. Lavette, which anyone watching this that doesn't know about Lavette, I highly recommend her channel. I don't follow everything she says because it's all different types of terminologies and whatnot. I need to go back to her original videos, but astrology, alchemy, all that stuff. But one of the things she said towards the end of her last video was make your own symbols, and for example, put it on a shirt and don't tell anyone else that it's to attract money, and it will work for you. And it's funny, Matt from Quantum of Conscience had his 9/11 video taken down for hate speech, which is totally ridiculous. So he put recently about us making our own code to go past the out of control freaks bots, because everything was stolen from us, knowledge, whatnot, of what is magic, mother magic, which is life, always finds a way. And one of the things we're being granted now is to, since everything was taken from us, the knowledge, we can recreate the symbols. We can basically switch up the rules now. We should encourage real chaos. And you know, this whole protests and rioting, that's not real chaos. It's controlled. True chaos, there are no lawyers in the heart of true chaos, and you can't have change without chaos. We should embrace it, true chaos, and bring it about. And that's something that out of control freaks, who are the fearful ones, that's where the fear comes from. It's from them. They're fearful that we figure out what them tricksters are up to, and we start creating shit on behalf of life and magic itself. I wore this out in the rain before I knew how to seal it, but like one of the things that shirts that I made is a quote from one of my favorite authors, Dr. Christopher Hyatt. Let's see if I can get it down. I don't know if you can be able to see it. It's his shirt that says, "God favors the bold and strong of heart." And I learned after it got rained on, iron it to seal the colors in. So anyways, I'm fucking still procrastinating. I've been meaning to do this for a while, and then I procrastinate, and then we had hurricane people come, and like hurricane window people come, and I wasn't here when they came, but supposedly when they came, the head guy, as soon as he walked into this room, which is the room I stay in, he said, "Wow, it's got really good vibes," and supposedly he was like blown away by it. So it encouraged me to share this with you, but then I procrastinated again, and then today I realized Rauxy, hopefully I've got that right. In my head, I call her the things like the little crazy Irish nut, which is a good thing. I wish came across more characters out there, but I noticed that she had something similar to what I have in like the place that she rests her head at night. So I'm gonna share what I've been procrastinating on. Before I do that though, I want to show you my clock. It's always relative time. I highly recommend this book, this non-book, on Doing Yourself with Energized Meditation and Other Devices by Christopher Hyatt. There is a free PDF version on there. Just procrastinating a little bit more. That's the free PDF version online when you Google Undoing Yourself with Energized Meditation and Other Devices. That's the better edition, more extensive one than the one I have here in paper. I recommend skip the intro, which is like 40 pages on the PDF. Just go straight to the first chapter if you want to be somebody, get out of bed. And I am going to later do some of the meditation. So anyways, one of the things I wanted to share, it does seem like, even if it's just a placebo, remember, he or she who has the power to define has the ultimate power. So it seems like since I started, most of my quotes I type up, but there are some that I only write. And I started putting it in the area that I sleep, kind of like like when you're a kid, like they say like, oh, if you sleep with the book under your head, it helps you. You don't even need to read the book because it just seeps in. There's some sort of truth behind that. Not like you'll learn like for the test, but like it seems like the spells, if you sleep near certain spells, it does something. So one of the things that got this from Lavette too, she said, remember, when you can't find the light, remember that you are the light. So I created like my own like little version of it, which is in the darkness of hours, and I am wary because I can't find the light. I will slap myself in the face and remember that I am the light. And then in the fine print, I'll read it to you. Always be true to who you really are. Your magical instincts are the way you are created in. No matter what others say, it does not matter what they have said. This I got from the Chronicles of Dune. It is by Will Lone. That set my mind in motion. You know, the swastika, what that represents to me is, it's the Big Dipper, the Holy Grail that is in the sky every night, that goes counterclockwise, orbits around the only star that doesn't move. Representing get back to the center of the flat Earth, which it also represents get back to the center of your heart. The evil eye, people say the evil eye. According to Jordan Maxwell, he said that the eye on the top of the pyramid of the dollar bill, the original text of the Bible says that Jesus, the Christ, isn't the cornerstone, it is the chief cornerstone, which means the top of the pyramid. I've been meaning to change this, color it up a little bit more, but another quote from yours truly, I shall tell a different story. See, this is one of the symbols. See the at, so the at symbol with chaos built into it, and the life, the birth or being born, life, death cycle. Everlasting life is being born and dying in every moment. So without further ado, these are the little areas of spell. This is where I usually sleep. I get better sleep for some reason on the smaller thing. This is too much comfort, and it seems like I don't get as good of sleep. So when things, I'm not sure if I'm going to finish all of it, but at least start it, right? The first step is never called destination. Oh. God favors the bold and the strong of heart. I can do anything I put my heart to. See, heart, art. The name I was given actually makes a lot of sense. Christopher means Christ follower. Emants is the Latvian love god. Hartmanus is the Latvian twist of the German last name Hartmann, which means hard man, strong man. Here's that Dune quote again. It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. I ask myself if I really should pay any energy and thought to what is mostly presented by this world. Ignore everyone and everything that would influence me against myself. I build in my mind the images that reflect my future. You know, we say that we can see through so much stuff now. That's bullshit. But if it's bullshit, why do we still sweat it? Right? So this one. If I no longer believe it, why sweat it? One next to that, under that. Which ones of these programs are which programs? Remember, the programmer may be in the program, but not of the program. Another one underneath that. What prophecies do we experience now? What prophecies are now history? This one I think might be kind of dark from, time was getting kind of heavy. Life is suffering. If that's true, then why do they call it life instead of suffering? This is, I don't quite have a grasp on it yet. But this is kind of like the way energy works. If we want something, hopefully you can see it. I don't know. I'll get back telling everyone on that when the time is right. So with fear,
Is fear simply just the misuse and unconscious use of the internal energies that are always at play, which are with and within? Conscious effort to direct and amplify my dreams. Consciousness and tension. Which one controls the other? I am a light. Matthew 28:19 through 20. A lot of times I misspell the words on purpose. Kind of like the non-book Undoing Yourself. Because we control the words, they don't control us. To break up the programs within us. Language, we're supposed to be on telepathy. Language is one of our biggest enemies. This one right here. Have enough faith in the Creator that it has